Hello guys, Damon2 here once again. So I don't know why, but every time I load up this file it brings up a new portrait. For some reason all the guys in here kind of look like Seth Rogen. But anyway, before we get back into things, I think I want to put up our corporate headquarters. I think I want to put it near this town that we first started at. I think that'd be appropriate. And from what I recall, this kind of evolves with progress of our transport company here. So, just some things I want to discuss here real quick while I'm looking over things. iMark 3 is going to use the same seed as me, and we're going to try to do episodes where we kind of go and compare notes afterwards. So he's going to be starting his own single-player Mashinki as well, and he's going to be using the same map as I. So that should be kind of fun to see what kind of different directions we head in with that, I think. Also, I want to try to do some different things with the editing in this. I think now that you guys kind of have an idea of the mechanics, if you've watched this, it's the first episode, I think whenever I go to do a lot of work, I'm going to still keep it on camera, but I'm going to do it in a time lapse. That way I can try to keep the videos around the 30-minute mark and still be able to get a lot more done, because 30 minutes with this game just does not feel like a lot of time to do much of anything, to be frank. So, I did also make a list of things that I want to work on this episode. Let me see if I can find it. Station 6 needs a third platform. Let's see if we can find that. Station 12. Station 7. Station 8. Here we go. Yeah, this needs a new platform, so let's just go ahead and put that on in. There we go. And over here I wanted to start production of iron here as well. So I'm going to start putting together here some lines to take it all to this foundry here. I see that we got some coal in the area and some ore. And we got a toolworks over here that should be too far from our foundry. So yeah, I think we'll just roll with this here. So let's get started on that. Alright, so here's what I did. I started I believe it's called a RORO. Roll on, roll off is what it stands for. And train's going to come in like a big circle. This is all going like this way. Counterclockwise, I believe. Don't know why the hell they're going all the way the heck down there, though. Right, okay. I should have probably put in some kind of a passing thing right here so they don't have to go all the way around like that. My bad. Yeah, that'll probably work. Okay. Let's start her back up. Alright, so I think I want to try to get more lumber going as well. Well, there's a sawmill up here. And you got like 3-4 forests down here. Yeah, I think we can make this work. Well, I might want to wait on some more money. Let me think on it. Alright, so here's what I kind of decided on. What I want to do is we're going to try to increase our money generation because we're kind of running low at the moment and it can never hurt to have more. I'm not quite sure how to do this. I'm just kind of looking around the map here to see what we can do. I'd like to kind of do like another passenger loop, but there's not really a whole lot more places I can do this at. Maybe if we increased the amount of trains, yeah. Maybe that would be a best solution right now. That's what it's starting to look like. So let's add maybe like 2 more trains to this line here. Let's see. I want to duplicate this one. And then I want to duplicate that one as well. And we'll send the first one. Here she goes. That one's only got 35 passengers? Okay, that's kind of weird. You know, now that I'm thinking about this a bit more, maybe another good way I could improve how much traffic we get through these is double up the stations. Like, have another one here, and like on all the stations, try to give the trains more options to where they can pick up and drop off. Yeah, I think I probably would have the money to do that. So let's go ahead and I want to give this guy a bit more time before I send off the next train. But I'm starting to think maybe I ought to save the expansion of the stations till maybe when we are able to afford to run a bit more trains on this. Yeah, that might be the better way to go. Let's wait on that then. And let's increase speed just a little bit here so we can get this guy ready to roll. Yeah, that's a good start. Okay. Next, let's have a look at these stations and see if we can... Ooh, that would be good to do. But we need to increase our lumber production by a lot. can I do that right now? I think I can. Let's start by hooking up this guy first. And we will run it up to this sawmill here. And then from the sawmill, it can join this loop here. Yeah, I think that could work. Okay. Then let's go ahead and try that. Alright guys, so I did some off-camera work here, just some like maintenance things. I upgraded all the trains on this first loop to the GS2s. We're going to need to get a lot of lumber tokens here, so that way we can upgrade all this to high-speed rail. That'll probably be one of our next projects. And it looks like I have some more capacity, for delivering of things in this network over here. I might add a train or two to that. I believe I had, while I was off camera there, I believe I added another log train, and I added another lumber train to deliver the lumber to the toolworks down here. Let's see here, what else did I do? And of course we did all of this up here and down here. I decided to go ahead and add this coal station here, so that way I can get more of the coal tokens, because I like to start upgrading our trains to run on coal, because a lot of them are just more powerful, and we could cut down on having to double head these, so that's another good reason why I'd like to do that. But yeah, just mostly right now I'm just kind of trying to increase throughput on a lot of places where I have the bottlenecks, and that's usually, like the first one is the lumber, and this second worst is the iron. We're just going to be using tons and tons of both throughout the whole series, so yeah. But we do have enough lumber right now to where we can go into the early diesel age, so let's go ahead and do that. And imagine we got a whole bunch more stuff to play with now. Actually, we might be able to just say to heck with it for the coal locomotives, and maybe just go right to diesel. That might be a better option. But we kind of need to set up some pretty good networks for the fuel production before we can start putting out some of the diesel trains out there, so we can keep up with their fuel demands. This area over here is looking really, really good to start doing oil in. So I think we will work on this here in the near future as well. So yeah, we're going to upgrade this to high-speed rails here in the next episode, and down over here we're going to set in a what was I talking about? A network for producing fuel, and we will probably run it over to this factory here. So that's the plan for next time. Bonus train at any depot. What is this about? Not seeing one. Let's have a quick look through our trains. I'd like to do it from a upgraded locomotive works here. Yeah. Oh, we need to send you out on your merry way, sir. We forgot all about you. Anywho. I am looking at tractive effort and horsepower. I want something that can pull a lot and pull it quickly. This one's actually pretty good. I've used it in a solo game that I was doing offline. These guys are okay. Yeah, we'll just have to look at this next time. But I would like to get some clear trains. That is definitely for sure. These trains will probably get upgraded to this guy right here fairly soon, when I can put together the resources to do so. That way we can have very fast trains on here. But that's going to be a lot of work to do down the road there. Alright, so with that all said, I think we might be at a good stopping point. So if you like what you've seen here today, please let me know with a like, comment, or even better, subscription. You'll have yourselves a hell of a day, and keep your hammer high. Later.